Thank you all. We will be seated.
Followed by today's parade commander and SP of Ukhrul. Right after the inspection of parade contingents, hoisting of national flag and singing of national anthem will be followed. When our chief guest hoists the tricolor national flag, I would like to request all the public to kindly stand from your seat as we sing our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, our honorable chief guest will be hoisting the national flag, which will be followed by the singing of the national anthem. I request each and every one of you to kindly rise during the hoisting of the flag and the anthem.
Everybody, please. Thank you.
We now have the address by the chief guest.
Distinguished guests, invitees, Superintendent of Police, Deputy Conservator of Forest, Additional Deputy Commissioner, SDOs, Additional SPs, district level officials, leaders from various civil societies, youth organizations, and philanthropic organizations, team of our medical ex-servicemen, all the contingents from the different schools, fellow citizens, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning and welcome to you all. Today, on this auspicious and joyous occasion of our 75th year of Indian independence and 76th Indian independence, I extend my warm greetings and best wishes to all of you who have been gathered here to part of this joyous and great celebration. As we know that the nation is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate the 75th year of Indian independence. And as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Har Ghar Tiranga program is being celebrated from 13th to 15th August in the entire nation. Under this, all the building, whether it's a government building, private building, school, colleges, fair price shops, Anganwadi centers, CHC, PHC, hospitals, health and wellness centers, all the buildings, we are hoisting the national flag. I take this as an opportunity to appeal all the citizens of our district to let's celebrate in a grand manner and hoist the national flag at every building. The national flag is a symbol of pride, honor, respect, patriotism, and freedom of the nation. Today I would say here, it's our nation. It's our nation and it's our national flag. Let's join hands together and come forward and hoist the flag with pride, honor, and great respect. Today let us also remember and recall the sacrifices, I would say supreme sacrifices made by our freedom fighters and valiant soldiers who laid down their lives first for the cause of winning us independence and then for preserving and strengthening the precious gift of freedom. On behalf of everyone present here, I express deepest gratitude and pay them homage with highest respect and regards for all the visionary leaders who led India on its path to freedom. And then, through their collective wisdom, compiled an excessively brilliant document, the Constitution of India. The Constitution of India, a constitution which starts from the unique words, from the unique sentence, I would say, we the people of India. We the people of India, which have been the guiding beacon and unifying factors in our journey as a nation. And above all, this is a day when we can cherish our journey as a nation also. A journey where everyone has contributed and played its own important role. Like our brave soldiers who defend and guard border of our nation. The farmers who feeds us, the doctors who heals our nation, and the mother who nurtures us. The sanitation worker who make our places cleaner and hygienic. Our senior citizens who can look back with pride at how far they have brought their nation. Now, to continue this legacy of these great achievements of past 75 years, from here, our role is going to be started. From here, our role going to be started, so I would request that let us come together to take India forward on the path of progress with the spirit of keeping the interests of the nation and society foremost. Today, Independence Day is being celebrated all over the country. I would say from the national capital, from the ramparts of the Red Fort to the capital of all the states, all the union territories, all the district headquarters, and many more. Not only in the government setups like school, colleges, hospitals, but also this National Festival of India has penetrated and reached at every Gram Panchayat, at every village, at every rural institution, at every nook and corner of our country. Can we imagine how important it is in our life as a citizen of India to participate and celebrate this great celebration of our nation, that is Indian independence. Although we have witnessed a lot of improvement in the last 7.5 decades, where India once regarded as a nation living in the villages to a nation of economic and superpower now. We still have many hurdles in our paths that we all have to face by joining hands together. Taking Ukhrul district as an example, we must ask ourselves what the district needs. What the district needs. What can we do to bring about our positive changes? The minds of the youths need leading from our action and example. We must integrate our thoughts on the needs and aspirations of the people of Ukhrul. We must ask, is it education that needs a push? Is it any government infrastructure? Is it connectivity? Or any other infrastructure which can be helpful to promote the development of the district? Only when we identify the loopholes and impediments, only then we can devise and create a solution that can bring change in the society. To bring the change in the society, it also required behavioral change towards the right direction with the positive attitude. And here, each and everyone are having great importance, are having great role, which can be very helpful to move towards the development of the society and welfare of our people. Dear friends, as we are well aware, the last 2 years had been passed amidst this COVID-19 pandemic. Lives have come to a standstill. We have lost our near and dear ones due to this worldwide disease, which no one had expected at one point of time. And the economic impact of the pandemic was also as disastrous as its health impact. So, just when we think that it's over, the deadly virus manifests itself in other form from time and again. So, I would say today that if we have learned our lesson very well, then we should know this is the time for extra precaution and care. We all must act responsibly. We all should act responsibly, and we should always follow the COVID appropriate behavior, because we know that how tough those days were. Today, taking this as an opportunity I convey my profound appreciation to our corona warriors. The doctors, the nurses, all frontline workers, healthcare workers, personnel from the police, and all the officers and staffs, those who have worked tirelessly to safeguard the life of our people in the midst of this deadly situation. The medical science is coping with this invisible enemy of terrible mind with a remarkable speed. We can take solace from the fact that more lives have been saved than the lives lost. Now we have many vaccines approved by the Medical Council of Research and World Health Organization as well. Those vaccines which are being given in our district is also used by more than the 30 European countries as well. This vaccine is safe, and we know this is the only way to save life of our near and dear ones. However, despite all the efforts we have taken for vaccination, I would say vaccination percentage of our Ukhrul district is still cause of concern. Forward and get vaccinated to safeguard yourself, your dear and loved ones, and also let us make it our objective, not just an option. Dear friends, when we talk about the tourism potential of our Ukhrul district, I think all are well aware. Recently, we had organized state level Shri festival. How successful this festival was, I'll just give an example. During this festival, the tourist footfall was more than 3 lakhs. And these tourists, they are not just from our Ukhrul district, from our state, but also they are from the different parts of our country. Today, apart from this Shri Lily, we have another tourist spot. This is Khangkhui Cave, which also needs to be promoted so that we can attract more and more people from the other part of country, which may be very helpful for economic development of our district. From our district, we have a unique fruit that is kachai lemon. It's the best example of one district, one product. In fact, from the state, it has been declared as a one district, one product. And this also needs a great push, and for this, we have to be vocal for the local, so that we can move towards the objective or dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And this kachai lemon and another Saraikong chili, these two are the fruits from our district which have already found place in the GI tag pages of our country. Apart from this, we have another unique art from the Nungvi and adjoining villages, this black pottery, which also needs to be promoted because it's also kind of another unique art which found in our Ukhrul district only. I have also witnessed the hard-working men and women in the district, especially in the villages. Wherever I have traveled in many villages, I have seen how hard-working they are, how innocent they are, what kind of desire they have in their mind for their upcoming generation. They are truly dedicated. Of course, at village level, their dream may be a small, but at the end, all are dedicated for the development of district, state, and nation as well. This is very important for each and everyone as a responsible citizen of India. Ukhrul on its own has a lot of potential. We all need to cherish and nurture the good things that we have in the district and further pave a way for them so that we can ensure development of the district as well. Today I would also say, since all the district level officials, all the departments, all the stakeholders are present on this important occasion, I would say a happy and equal opportunity nation built by a happy and equal opportunity family and a society. A family or society where everyone has an equal right and an opportunity. Let's say, for an example, every student from our district should have the same right, same access to the same quality of education, irrespective of their economical background or basis from wherever they are. I would say when we talk about this right of equality, which has been given in our constitution, can be ensured by our collective efforts. Of course, initially we may face some challenges, but as we all know that whenever we start a new journey, challenges will always be there. Ups and downs may be there. Successes and failure may be there. So as an administrator, as a head of the department, as a government servant, as a part of civil society organization, as a part of any institution, what's the most important to get the success? To get the success is regular introspection, patience, and of course, collective efforts. An effort where every single step counts and matters. Every single step has its own great importance. Today, I would also believe that the government is also trying to build up financial infrastructure in the form of safe, secure, easily accessible, and in inclusive manner. Since this is the age of 21st century, it's an age of digital era when we have many digital platforms, digital apps like eMap, SBI YONO, Paytm, PhonePe, and many else from the different. And they have introduced new form 6B to collect Aadhaar details which can be linked with their electoral roll. Why? Why this initiative has been taken out by the Honorable Election Commission of India? We have to understand the reason behind to make all the entries in the electoral roll which can be authenticated and made it absolutely error-free, so that all the genuine voters, they can use their franchises during the conduct of any election. Today, I would also mention that government can build financial infrastructure like bank, ATM, treasury offices. They can also build physical infrastructure like all the government buildings, all the hospitals, transit quarters, and many more infrastructure. They can also develop a collective infrastructure like road, rail, and other big projects. They can also construct a legal infrastructure like court. They can also construct a health infrastructure and social infrastructure. But what is the more crucial and important for the society, for the citizens? We have to use and nurture these infrastructure not for only the benefit of present generation, for ourselves, but also for the future generation, so that we can ensure sustainable development. Because government has a leading role, but not the sole role. Let us use all the government programs, projects, infrastructure to further our own efforts. Let's also make the sense of ownership. Let's also make the sense of collective responsibility as our motivation. I would also give a brief highlight about all the schemes which is being implemented in our district. Under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin, all the entities, they are getting their own home. We all can imagine how important it is to have your own home. When we had visited at different villages and met to the beneficiaries, the happiness, satisfaction we have seen in their eyes, it's really matter of happiness and pride for Honorable Chief Minister for the welfare of all the entrepreneurs like Make in India, Skill India, Startup India. So these schemes are very important to ensure welfare of each and everyone. Under Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, under CM HT, all the eligible citizens are being given health insurance coverage of an amount 5 lakhs. As a welfare state, our nation always work very hard and ensure safety of each and every citizen. Whether they are at north, south, east, west, wherever they are, they will be ensured all the benefits under all the schemes. From here as an implementing agency, I would request all the district level officials and their staffs to dedicate yourself for the welfare of people only. You are here for the people only. We all are here for the welfare of people, for the development of our district, so that we can ensure integrated development of our nation. Under Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao schemes, are all the girls students, they are being empowered, they are being motivated and encouraged how to carry forward their positive attitude in the right direction. For all the eligible beneficiaries under Atal Pension Scheme, National Age-Old Pension Schemes, National Widow Pension Schemes, and for a scheme for the welfare of persons with disabilities, all are being benefited. All are being given benefit under respective schemes. Under Health Department, we have a Suman program where all the pregnant women are being given free of cost medical treatment, all the medical aid. Through Vandhan Vikas Kendra, through this Vandhan Vikas scheme under the Forest Department, of course, funded by, are being empowered, are being helped through all the means. These self-help groups from our districts are very important to ensure economic development of each and every villages. Each and every villages, this is also matter because fund flows towards the villages. It also encourages them how to invest their money in the right direction. They are being guided and motivated by our Forest Department in collaboration with the district administration. For farmers, we have a Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, under which